What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Lil Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today I am on Game of Thrones, Season 1, Episode 5, The Wolf and the Lion. We're continuing with this story. I have an idea and a good prediction of where it's going to go, but I could be completely wrong, to be honest. I don't know. So, this show has been pretty good so far, so I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. Hopefully, some of these characters get better morals and start treating folks better, but I just don't see it happening. I don't know. These people on this show are harsh. They're rude as hell. I wouldn't last in this world because you're not going to talk to me crazy. But some people can take more than others, but not me. Anyway, let's jump into this. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon. Never been to that place, I don't think.
Does Sir Hugh have any family in the capital?
No. I stood vigil for him myself last night.
He'd never worn this armor before.
Bad luck for him, going against the mountain.
Who determines the draw?
All the knights draw straws, Master.
Aye. But who holds the straws? You've done good work, sisters.
He's still suspicious, as he should be.
I'm glad we never met on the field, Sir Barristan. As is my wife. I don't think a widow's life would suit her.
You're too modest. I've seen you cut down a dozen great knights.
I can't wait to see him fight.
You're the best he'd ever seen.
I hear the king wants to chance today.
Yes, that will never happen.
Robert tends to do what he wants.
If the king got what he wanted all the time, he'd still be fighting a damned rebellion.
Might need to go to the next size up.
Your mother was a dumb whore with a fat ass. Did you know that? Look at this idiot. One ball and no brains. He can't even put a man's armour on him properly.
You're too fat for your armour.
Fat? Is that how you speak to your king? Oh, it's funny, is it?
No, Your Grace.
No. You don't like the hand's joke?
You're torturing the poor boy.
You heard the hand. The king's too fat for his armour. Go find the breastplate stretcher. Now!
The breastplate stretcher.
How long before he figures it out?
You've no business jousting. Leave that for the young men.
Why? Because I'm king? Piss on that. I want to hit somebody.
And who's going to hit you back?
You're telling me those cowards would let me win?
Yeah, because I sure ain't finna hit the king. Then y'all take off my hands and feet and cut out my tongue. And,
Your king commands it.
Squire. The Lannister boy.
Bloody idiot. But Cersei insisted.
Because he's
John
a
Aaron
mole.
to thank for her. You'll need her
She's good at
father on
taking
your
down her
side.
enemies.
Where's Arya?
I took dancing lessons.
Dancing lessons. That's what we call
To
them.
the palace.
Prince ain't gonna like that. Why that horse acting up? They did something. It's a setup. They gave that horse a laxative or something. His stomach hurt. Look, he can't even stand still.
Hey.
I can't watch.
That's a very interesting helmet. That horse got a shit or something. I don't know what they did. Nice. Ooh, that horse is pissed. He's pissed. Uh-oh. Now him pulling out the sword. Dog, what the fuck? Why would you do that to the... Oh my god. This man got off his horse and chose violence. Shield. Ooh. We got a duel? Oh, shit.
Stop this madness in the name of your...
He bit right on his knees. He didn't hesitate when his king spoke. The other guy is just pissed.
I owe you my life, sir.
I'm not sir.
Remove his hood. Downwards from his horse.
Oh, you so petty.
Would you be so good as to untie me?
Why would I do that?
Why not? Am I going to run? The hill tribes would kill me for my boots. Unless a shadow cat ate me first.
Shadow cats and hill tribes are the least of your concerns.
Ah, the Eastern Road. We're going to the Vale.
You're taking me to your sisters to answer for my imagined crimes. Tell me, Lady Stark, when was the last time you saw your sister?
5 years ago.
She's changed. She was always a bit touched, but now you might as well kill me here.
I am not a murderer, Lannister.
Neither am I. I have nothing to do with the attempt on your son's life.
The dagger found.
What sort of imbecile arms an assassin with his own blade? Should I gag him? Why?
He makes
Am I
sense.
starting to make sense?
Oh, bitch! Whoa! What is happening? Who is these savage folks? Jesus! Now what you gonna do with that little dagger, ma'am?
I'm trying. If I die, what's the point?
They got these big ass swords and she gonna pull out this little Ah. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Dude, did she just hit in the head with a rock? Oh, bitch. Come on, damn it. Do better. Yeah, get him. Hey. Who says you need a goddamn sword? Shields work just as well. Jesus, y'all are ruthless. This was a slaughter. Let's go back to Winterfell. Well, I think that just proved, you know, he's pretty innocent. He did just save your life. Good thing she trusted him.
Bran.
The Iron Island. Sigil, a kraken. Words.
Mrs. Bow
not
training.
so.
Lords.
The Greyjoys.
Famed for their skills at archery, navigation, and lovemaking.
Why can't he learn to shoot on a horse?
And failed rebellions.
Sigil.
He can still be a knight. He just has to be a different kind.
The Westerner. Sigil, a lion. Words, a Lannister always pays his debt.
No. A common saying, but not their official motto.
Family, duty, honour.
Those are Tully words, your mother's. Are we playing a game?
Family, duty, honour. Is that the right order?
You know it is.
Family comes first.
The mother had to leave Winterfell to protect the family.
How can she protect the family if she's not with her family?
Your mother sat by your bed for 3 weeks while you slept.
And then she left.
She's doing it for you.
Why did she leave?
To get justice for you.
But she will be home soon.
Do you know where she is now? Today?
No, I don't.
Then how can you promise me she'll be home soon?
Faith.
I'll never shoot another arrow.
I believe you will.
And where is that written?
You need legs to work a bow.
Wrong.
If the Saddle Lord
Need
Tyrion
arms.
design actually works, you could learn to shoot a bow from horseback.
See? You just gotta learn to navigate through life in a different manner. Alright, I'm tired of people getting their cheeks clapped while I'm in the middle of conversations.
And the Greyjoy. We've been lords of the Iron Islands for 300 years. There's not a family in Westeros that can look down on us. Not even the Lannisters.
What about the Starks?
I've been Lord Stark's ward since I was 8 years old.
A ward? That's a nice word for it. Your father rebelled against King Robert, and if he does...
My father fought for the freedom of his people. What did your father do? Fought to cook and welt to whore.
You're a very serious boy.
If the wrong ears heard what I'm about to tell you, off comes my head. And who would mourn poor Varys then? North or south, they sing no songs for spiders. But there are things you must know. You are the king's hand, and the king is a fool. Your friend I know, but a fool, and doomed unless you save him.
Why have you waited so long to tell me this?
I didn't trust you.
So why do you trust me now?
The Queen is not the only one who has been watching you closely. There are few men of honor in the capital. You are one of them. I would like to believe I am another, strange as that may seem.
What sort of doom does the king face?
The same sort as John Arryn. The tears of Lys, they call it. A rare and costly thing. As clear and tasteless as water, it leaves no trace.
That's why they couldn't find, the poison or whatever.
Who gave it to him?
Some dear friend, no doubt, but which one? There were many. Lord Arryn was a kind and trusting man. There was one boy. All he was, he owed to John Arryn.
The squire, Sir Hugh.
And he's dead.
Pity what happened to him. Just when his life seemed to be going so nicely.
He gave it to him.
Sir Hugh poisoned him.
They silenced him now.
Who paid Sir Hugh?
Someone who could afford it.
John was a man of peace. He was hand for 17 years, 17 good years. Why kill him?
Because he's found out something.
He started asking questions.
Where you going though, Arya? What?
He's found one bastard already. He has the book. The rest will come.
And when he knows the truth, what will he do?
The gods alone know. The fools tried to kill his son. What's worse, they botched it.
Yep, spill the tea.
Will be each other's throats. We will be at war soon, my friend.
What good is war now? We're not ready. If one hand can die, why not a second?
This hand is not the other.
We need time. Khal Drogo will not make his move until his son is born. You know what these savages are.
Delay.
So y'all got a spy in Khal Drogo's army.
This is no longer a game for two players. It's never was.
So is that other guy playing like two sides? They locked her in here. Damn.
The first to arrive and the last to leave. I admire your industry.
You do move quietly.
We all have our qualities.
You look a bit lonely.
This guy's making moves.
Should pay a visit
But
my
to what
prophet this
end?
evening. First boy is on the house.
I think you are mistaking business with pleasure.
Am I? All those birds that whisper in your ear, such pretty little things. We accommodate all inclinations.
Oh, I'm sure. Lord Redwyne likes his boys very young, I hear.
I'm a purveyor of beauty and discretion, both equally important.
But though I suppose beauty is a subjective quality, no? I heard the most awful rumor about a certain lord with a taste for fresh cadavers. Must be enormously difficult to accommodate that inclination. The logistics alone, to find beautiful corpses before they rot.
Strictly speaking, such a thing would not be in accordance with the king's laws.
Strictly speaking.
Tell me, does someone somewhere keep your balls in a little box? I've often wondered.
You know, I have no idea where they are, and we had been so close. But enough about me. How have you been since we last saw each other?
Since you last saw me, or since I last saw you?
Now, the last time I saw you, you were talking to the hand of the king.
Saw me with your own eyes.
Eyes I own.
Council business. We all have so much to discuss with Ned Stark.
Everyone's well aware of your enduring fondness for Lord Stark's wife. If the Lannisters were behind the attempt on the Stark boy's life, and it was discovered that you helped the Starks come to that conclusion, to think, a simple word to the Queen.
One shudders at the thought. But you know something, I do believe that I have seen you even more recently than you have seen me.
Have you?
Yes. Earlier today, I distinctly recall seeing you talking to Lord Stark in his chambers.
Was that you under the bed?
And not long after that, when I saw you escorting a certain foreign dignitary.
council business?
Y'all really be spying on each other this hard.
Across the narrow sea. You're from there yourself, after all. We're friends, aren't we, Lord Varys?
Oh, so you're...
So you can imagine my burden, wondering if the king might question my friend's sympathies. To stand at a crossroads where turning left means loyalty to a friend, turning right, loyalty to the realm.
Please.
To find myself in a position where a simple word to the king...
What are you two conspiring about? Well, whatever it is, you best hurry up.
Y'all both got dirt on each
My
other.
brother is coming to a small council meeting.
Disturbing news from far away.
This is insane. Spies are everywhere. They're really watching every move. So if he saw that, did he see Arya go down there and just don't care? Dang it, she's outside. She got to go all the way around. And she looked dirty. They might not let her back in.
Off with you. No begging.
I'm not a beggar, I live here.
Do you want a smack on your ear to help you with your hearing?
I want to see my father.
I want to fight the Queen for all the good it does me.
You want your father, boy?
Boy.
He's lying on the floor of some tavern, getting pissed on by his friends.
My father is hand of the king. I'm not a boy, I'm Arya Stark of Winterfell. And if you lay a hand on me, my father will have both your heads on spikes. Now, are you going to let me by, or do I need to smack you on the ear to help with your hearing?
That part.
You know I had half my guard out searching for you.
She's an adventurer, this one.
You promised me this would stop.
They said they were going to kill you.
Who did?
I didn't see them, but I think one was fat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not lying. They said you found the bastard, and the wolves are fighting the lions, and the savage. Something about the savage.
Where did you hear this?
In the dungeons, near the dragon skulls.
What were you doing in the dungeons?
Chasing a cat.
Pardon, my lord. There's a Night's Watchman here begging a word. Says it's urgent.
Somebody from the Night's Watch. This guy.
Your name, friend?
Yorin, if it please. This must be your son. He has the look.
I'm a girl.
Did Benjamin...
Why do everybody keep thinking she's a boy?
Sent me, my lord. I'm here to find men for the wall. See if there's any scum in the dungeon that might be fit for service.
Oh, we'll find recruits for you.
Thank you, my lord, but that's not why I disturb you now. Your brother Benjamin, his blood runs black, makes him as much my brother as yours. It's for his sake I rode here so hard I damn near killed my horse. There are others riding too. The whole city will know by tomorrow.
No what?
Speak.
Best said in private, my lord.
Go on. We'll talk more later. Jory, take her safely to her room.
Come on, my lady. You heard your father.
She's worried that somebody's gonna kill him.
How many guards does my father have?
Here in King's Landing, 50.
Not enough.
You wouldn't let anyone kill him, would you?
No fear on that account, little lady.
It's about your wife, my lord. She's taken the imp.
I know. It's gonna get to the king. This place looks cool. Pass a little too narrow. I like trip and fall.
Lord Stark, your
Pretty
presence
cool.
has been requested in the small council chamber. A meeting has been called.
I need to see the king first. Alone.
The king is at the small council meeting, my lord.
Of course.
Is it about my wife?
No, my lord. I believe it concerns Daenerys Targaryen.
The whore is pregnant.
You're speaking of murdering a child.
I warned you this would happen back in the north. I warned you, but you didn't care to hear. Well, hear it now. I want them dead. Mother and child both.
Oh, leave
And
that poor girl
fool
alone.
Viserys as well. Is that plain enough for you?
You'll dishonor yourself forever if you do this.
Honor? I've got 7 kingdoms to rule. 1 king, 7 kingdoms. Do you think honor keeps them in line? Do you think it's honor that's keeping the peace? It's fear. Fear and blood.
Then we're no better than the Mad King.
Careful, Ned. Careful now.
You want to assassinate a girl? Based on whose information?
Sir Jorah Mormont.
He broke the law, betrayed his family, fled our land. We commit murder on the word of this man.
And if he's right, if she has a son, a Targaryen at the head of a Dothraki army, what then?
The narrow sea still lies between us. I'll fear the Dothraki, the day they teach the horses to run on water.
Do nothing. That's your wise advice. Do nothing till our enemies are on our shores. You're my counsel. Counsel! Speak sense to this honorable fool.
I understand your misgivings, my lord. Truly, I do. It is a terrible thing we must consider, a vile thing. Yet we who presume to rule must sometimes do vile things for the good of the realm.
Should the Dothraki invade, how many innocents will die?
We should have had them both killed years ago.
Cut her throat. You're done with it.
So everybody's just like, Ned, kill this girl. And he does not want to do this. But
I followed you into war.
Oh, he's going hard for this.
Without doubts, without second thoughts. But I will not follow you now.
Finally, he stands up to him.
Didn't tremble at the shadow of an unborn child.
She dies.
I will have no part in it.
You're the king's hand, Lord Stark. You'll do as I command, or I'll find me a hand who will.
Then find you a hand. Look.
I thought you were a better man.
Out, damn you, I'm done with you. Go, run back to Winterfell. I'll have your head on a spike.
Dude, I thought that was your friend.
I'll go ahead with my daughters. Get them ready. Do it yourself. Don't ask anyone for help.
Right away, my lord. Lord Baelish is here for you.
Who?
His Grace went on about you at some length after you took your leave. The word treason was mentioned.
I knew a civil war was gonna happen.
When do you return to Winterfell?
Immediately. ASAP.
If you're still here,
Yesterday.
I'll take you to see the last person John Arryn spoke with before falling ill. If that sort of thing still interests you.
Kind of
I don't have the time.
It won't take more than an hour, but as you please.
Round up all the men we have and station them outside the guild's chambers. Who are your best two swords?
Heward and Bill?
Find them and meet me at the stables.
So at least Robert will, if he's gonna really attack them, he's waiting. I'm surprised.
You pollute my home with his presence.
What the fuck? Nah, ma'am, you breastfeeding? He this big?
Very bad thing. You remember her, don't you? Isn't he beautiful?
Ma'am.
And strong too. John knew it. His last words were, the seed is strong. He wanted everyone to know what a good, strong boy his son would grow up to be.
Is that the bad man?
It is.
He's little.
It's Tyrion the Imp of House Lannister. He killed your father. He murdered the hand of the king.
Oh, did I kill him too? I've been a very busy man.
You watch your tongue. These men are Knights of the Vale. Every one of them loved John Arryn. Every one of them would die for me.
Tyrion's been getting blamed for everything.
Jamie will see that they do.
You can't hurt us! No one can hurt us yet! Tell everybody! Tell him! I want to see the bad man fly.
Does that mean you're trying to throw him off the damn mountain?
This man is my prisoner. I will not have him harmed. My sister's guest is weary. Take him down below so he can rest. Introduce him to Maud.
Who the hell is Maud?
You got Steve dwarf man. Steve good little dwarf man.
I wouldn't even want to look down. What the hell is down there? Oh my. At least you got a damn good view.
All I ever hear from Robert and Stannis is how I'm not tough enough, how I squirm at the sight of blood.
He did vomit in that boy's eye was my time in the melee.
His eye was dangling out of the damn socket. Robert's threatening to take me hunting with him. Last time we were out there for 2 weeks, tramping through the trees in the rain, day after day, all so he can stick his spear into something's flesh. But Robert loves his killing, and he's the king.
How did that ever happen?
Do you know who should be king? Be serious.
I am. My father could be your bank. I've never fallen a ball before.
Ideas like this is dangerous.
Fourth in line.
And where's Robert in the line of royal succession? Joffrey is a monster. Tommen is 8.
Stannis?
Stannis has the personality of a lobster.
He's still my older brother.
People love you.
I'm sorry your marriage to Ned Stark didn't work out. You seem so good together.
Glad I could do
I can see the disappointment all over your face.
Without a hand, everything will fall to pieces.
I suppose this is where you tell me to give the job to your brother, Jamie.
No. He's not serious enough. I'll say this for Ned Stark. He's serious enough. Was it really worth it? Losing him this way?
I don't know. But I do know this. The Targaryen girl convinces her horse-lord husband to invade. When the Dothraki horde crosses the narrow sea, we won't be able to stop them.
Dothraki don't sail. Every child knows that. They don't have discipline. They don't have armor. They don't have siege weapons.
It's a neat little trick you do. You move your lips and your father's voice comes out. Let's say Viserys Targaryen lands with 40,000 Dothraki screamers at his back. We hole up in our castles. Wise move. Only a fool would meet the Dothraki in an open field. They leave us in our castles. They go from town to town, looting and burning, killing every man who can't hide behind a stone wall, stealing all our crops and livestock, enslaving all our women and children. How long do the people of the Seven Kingdoms stand behind their absentee king? Their cowardly king hiding behind high walls? When do the people decide that Viserys Targaryen is the rightful monarch after all?
We still outnumber them.
Which is the bigger number, 5 or 1?
5.
5. 1. One army, a real army, united behind one leader with one purpose.
I see.
Our purpose died with the Mad King.
We got 5
now
separate
we've got as
armies.
many armies as there are men with gold in their purse. We haven't had a real fight in 9 years. Backstabbing doesn't prepare you for a fight, and that's all the realm is now. Backstabbing and scheming and arse-licking and money-grubbing. Sometimes I don't know what holds it together.
Our marriage.
So here we sit, 17 years later, holding it all together. How long can hate hold a thing together?
Well, 17 years is quite a long time.
Yes, it is.
So they're literally just together to
What's she
keep the
like?
peace.
What harm could Lyanna Stark's ghost do to either of us that we haven't done to each other 100 times over?
You want to know the horrible truth? I can't even remember what she looked like. I only know she was the one thing I ever wanted. Someone took her away from me, and 7 kingdoms couldn't fill the hole she left behind.
Wow.
I felt something for you once, you know.
I know.
Even after we lost our first boy. For quite a while, actually. Was it ever possible for us? Was there ever a time, ever a moment?
No.
Ooh, that one hurt, didn't it, bitch? That's right, Robert. Push the knife in slowly. I can't even feel bad for her because she ain't shit.
Tell him how beautiful she is.
I will.
And tell him I've been with no one else. I swear it, my lord. By the old gods and you. I don't want no jewels or nothing. Just him. The king was always good to me.
When John Arryn came to visit you, what did he want?
He wasn't that sort of man, my lord. He just wanted to know if the child was happy.
So he takes care of the king's bastards.
Girl she'll want for nothing.
Jory,
My lord.
Jory's distracted. Stay focused. Please tell me these are your people. They are not.
Small pack of wolves.
Stay back, sir. This is the hand of the king.
What's the hand of the king?
God damn it, Prince
I'm not sure
Charming.
what he is. Lord of somewhere very far away.
What's the meaning of this, Lannister?
Get back inside when it's safe. I'm looking for my brother. You remember my brother, don't you, Lord Stark?
Oh, you
Long
got the
hair,
news.
Sharp tongue, short man.
Shit.
I remember him well.
Seems he had some trouble on the road. You wouldn't know what happened to him, would you?
He was taken at my command to answer for his crimes.
My lord,
Oh, goddamn.
I bring the city watch. Come, Stark. Or rather you die sword in hand.
If you threaten my lord again,
As in, I'm going to open your lord from balls to brains and see what Starks are made of.
Oh, you bold.
Kill me.
I've been waiting for you to die, so it's
As well
cool.
as a dead man.
You're right. Take him alive. Kill us now.
Oh, you bitch. Oh. Come on. Come on, Ned. Come on, Drury. Yes, slit throats. Fuck folks up. Get his ass. Drury, no. I really hate these fucking Lannisters, god damn it. Come on, fuck him up. Please, I want him to die, please. Get the neck meat. Fucker's actually pretty good with the damn sword. Come on, you the king's hand for a reason. Come on, you ain't got rusty. Come on, Ned. Fucking bitch. I knew one of them was gonna fucking cheat. He was gonna fucking lose. Oh. Yes, the fuck he gets. He's in pain.
My brother, Lord Stark. I want him back.
Fuck. Went all the way through the fucking thigh. Why couldn't I just enjoy the episode? It had to end and piss me the fuck off. I hate these Lannisters. I hate them so much. And I ain't even I am halfway through the first season, but fuck, I hate them so much. I wanted him to die. He was gonna die. I hate them so much. I understand though, because from his eyes, it's like you just took my brother hostage and he took full responsibility. He wasn't gonna deflect it off to his wife because that would mean death for her, but oh my gosh. Pisses me off. It was such a bad time to step away from the king. It really was. But I mean, one thing I like about Ned is he has his values and he stands by them. He holds Robert accountable. He tells him right from wrong, and I think that's what Robert really likes about him. Other than he's a great warrior, the only way you're gonna one-up him is if you cheat, as we fucking just seen. But he would have fucking slaughtered Prince Charming, and I would have been here for it. Count your days, Prince Charming. Count your goddamn days. Ned's gonna get revenge. But his thigh meat gotta heal up because, ooh, fucking stuck a spear through it and slaughtered his men. I hope the girls are alright. I can't even think about nothing else. I just feel like so much happened. There's so many conversations in a single episode. Like, so hard to take everything in. The king just cannot stand the Targaryens because he really liked Ned's sister. He loved her. He said that was, the one thing that brought him ultimate happiness. And they took that from him. So he wants the whole bloodline. So, yeah, and I guess apparently that includes killing the unborn child because, of course, he fears what follows. He's really scared of the Dothrakis. If they find a way across the water, which I imagine they have one if they're heading that way. He said they would just burn the towns and stuff down. Like, he doesn't want that, and then he would lose the people's trust because then the warmongering Targaryen that really does want to take charge, he probably could, because they would basically give their loyalty to whoever just to survive at that point. And then it's just a waiting game for the king. They can just starve him out if they wanted to. And if Robert's not by his side, he can't fight like he used to. He can barely fit his goddamn armor. So, It looks like I think it was Robert's son, the one who's with the Knight of the Flower tribe or whatever the hell. I don't know if he's plotting something or if those two are plotting something, but they want him to be king. They're saying he technically should be next in line given his age. It's just he has no battle experience. I don't know where that scene and with those, because I think we just got introduced to those two characters, so I don't know where that's going. Like, because they introduced so many thoughts of like characters, and it's like they don't give you like some characters don't always immediately act on that, so it's just like it's like they keep introducing more new characters, and I'm like, I'm barely learning some of the other ones from the past episode. Like, I'm still trying to remember faces and match names. Like, I got the main people. Like, I got the Starks. I know the Lannisters. That's really it. And I only know them because there's so many of them, and I can easily say Stark and Lannister. That's just the easiest way to identify them. But the rest of the people, they're individuals. I kind of got a gist of who people are. It's going to take me a minute, y'all, but yeah, I don't know where that scene goes. Maybe it's future setup. I don't know. Lady Stark went to her sister's place. She's chilling in her castle. She says she does not trust the Lannister. She really valued Jon Arryn. He seemed like a really honorable man, and she knows the Lannisters are behind it. She threw Tyrion on the side of the castle prison, and I don't know where that goes. I wanted to see more of that, but there's just so much happening. Like I said, there's a lot of conversations. Arya heard folks, planning to kill Ned, but since he was the right hand, but since now that he quit, technically they can probably just go straight for the king. That's probably what they're going to do. So his life is probably going to be in danger soon. But our little Arya was really worried for her dad. But there's definitely some plot. That one guy, the bald, heavyset guy, he got spies everywhere, and he's plotting. He has his little baby bird over on the Targaryen. So the guy, I can't think of his name, but he's fucking Bruce Wayne from Titans. That guy, he's a spy, apparently. He's playing both sides, whatever. I don't know. I can't really trust him, so I don't know. Somehow, some way, I don't know if it's by birds or what, but he's sending messages over. He's giving them credible information, so I guess I can assume he's reliable. But like I said, he's playing both sides, so I don't know. But news is spreading fast. The Targaryens don't know nothing, and since they really can't communicate with the Dothraki, it really just counts on the queen, Dany, to be, I guess, the brains of the whole thing. So she kind of has to decide, but they're not really telling her stuff. So I don't know if she has a real plan, because it was all based off her brother's plan. And she doesn't want to give him any power because of how he is. She's starting to learn independence. And she may decide she don't want to go to war. But if they try to kill her and her baby, she definitely will go to war. That's the whole thing. Like, truthfully, I really think they should have just listened to Ned and do nothing, because she's not a bad person. But it's when you start doing stuff to people that they become bad people. Like, at this point, between the Targaryens and the king, it's just a revenge thing. Like, and everybody else is getting caught up in this. So people are going to die because these two got caught in a battle because of the Mad King or whatever happened between the kingdoms. I don't fucking know. But it's just a mess. It really is. And now it looks like I just see the civil war between the Lannisters and the Starks. They already hinted back in episode 2, where the lady Lannister and her son were talking about everybody's their enemies, and the prince is like, yeah, you agree the Starks are enemies. So it's just like, yeah, that it's been hinted at since the start. Those two are gonna go at it, those two sides. I think given the sister, Lady Stark's sister doesn't like the Lannisters, we'll have an ally in her. And so if we do go to war, we'll have an extra, I guess, I don't know if she's her own kingdom, but I guess we'll have her Kingdom and her army to back us up. I imagine if Jon can get shit together over there at the wall, plus the one guy did come over to warn Ned specifically, I think we would have the Night's Watch people if they do lead the wall. I mean, it's not like many of them can fight, but shit, we just need a couple of them in Jon. Everybody helps. And who else could we get? I don't know. Well, we haven't really met a lot of people, but I think we would at least have them, and I think we could win. So there's that. So that's what I think. That's what I think. Where I think this is going. I hope they don't hold the daughters hostage. That's what worries me, because I just don't trust the Lannisters. They're just so ruthless. I'm trying to make sure I ain't forget anything. This episode was so good. I still don't even know who those people were that attacked Lady Stark at the beginning. I don't know if they were just barbarians, the people that just be out there trying to kill folks or what, but I guess. And Bran, he's going to be, which I'm really excited to see one day in the future. He's going to ride a horse. And he's going to learn how to shoot a bow and arrow. He's going to be, he's going to be the knight he wanted to be. I'm starting to like the Starks. I know I said at first they ain't shit, but I come to realize there's a lot of people who ain't shit, and some are less shittier than others. I'm actually really liking the Starks. I guess I wasn't expecting everybody on the show to be such dicks. Like, everybody's so harsh. I didn't expect that. I tend to see the good in people and give people the benefit of the doubt. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. The Starks are they're not so bad in my book. But yeah, I'm excited to see where they go. The only one I don't really fuck with is Sansa. Her head ain't in the right place right now. But I think she may get redemption later on. I don't know. We got to see more of her decision making. They didn't really focus much on Robb. I think he's holding it down at home. He's in charge while his dad's away and his mom. He don't get much story or screen time, so I don't really know much about that character. Yeah. I hope I didn't miss anything, but it's getting really interesting. And if it wasn't so late, it's like 6 a.m., I would watch another one, but I probably should get some sleep. So I'm really looking forward to the next one. This episode was so good. Yeah, so be sure to let me know what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys for more Game of Thrones.